Good evening, everybody. You're all very welcome to Kilconly Bingo.
Good evening, Colin.
Good evening. You can hear me anyway. That's good. It's Friday, the 9th of August. Please make sure you're playing on the correct books. Books for next week are also on sale. So make sure you have the right books tonight. I'm just going to share our prizes here first, and we'll get on the way with the game then. Okay, so these are our prizes. Big money tonight. Good chance of it going. A lot of calls out of there as well. Our games 1, 2, 3, 4, and 6 are the same. First prize in that is for a single line for €100. Second prize is for a double line or 2 lines in any one panel for €100 also. Then we play on for €1,000 and 45 calls or less. After 45 calls, it's €200. Game 5 is our first jackpot. It's €5,000 and 45 calls or less. That's on the flyer sheet. The flyer sheets are €2 extra. You can buy those when you're buying your book. And game 5 is also in your book and pays out €1,000 if you win on 45 calls or less on a book check. Also on game 5, we have the 3 lines individually, top line, middle line, bottom line for €100 each. And we have the corners and goal posts also. The corners is basically the first number and the last number on the top line, and the first number and the last number on the bottom line in any one panel. Don't worry if that's confusing if you're new to Kilconly Bingo, because our system is managing and checking all of the cards in play, and it will let us know if you have a win. So you're not going to miss anything even if you're not playing your book, you can still win. So that's game 5. I'm just going to mute a couple of people there because I'm getting feedback. Okay. Game 7 then is our lucky number 7. And on this one, every week it goes on one. It's €1,000 usually in 45 calls or less. And every week it goes on when we add an extra call. And currently it's at 51 calls for €1,000 for the full house in game 7. We're also playing for the 3 lines individually on game 7. That's top line, middle line, and bottom line for €100 each. After 51 calls tonight, guys, it's going to be €200, and we'll add an extra call for next week. But we'll see what happens. Game 8, similar setup. This one usually starts at €2,000 on you can buy an extra flyer sheet on this one. It starts at €2,000 on 45 calls or less. And each week it goes on one, we add an extra call and an extra €100. So this week we're on 54 calls for that one. And on the flyer sheet, it's worth €2,900. And the book, it's worth €1,900. If it doesn't go on 54 calls, then it's €500 on the flyer sheet and €300 on the book. Then the other prizes then on game 8 are similar to game 5. We have the 3 lines, €100 each, top line, middle line, bottom line. And we have the corners and goal posts for €100 each. I'll ask you, please keep your mics on mute until we have a check. And then you're more than welcome to unmute and come on and tell us where you're from, tell us your name, and we'll play on for the next prize. So that's the run of the mill. So if you give me a minute, I will call up the game and get the show on the road. So we are playing on game number 1. Can everybody see my screen there now? Kilconly Bingo?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, good stuff.
Yep.
Okay, it's a couple of people saying they can't see the screen. So if you can't see the screen, you're only seeing my face, click on my face or click on the top right-hand corner or the smaller picture and you'll swap between them. If you happen to touch, if you're on a tablet, that sometimes happens. Touch the picture again, it'll alternate between them. Okay, so we are playing game number 1. And your first number out tonight is, on its own, number 7. 5 and 2, 52. 8 and 7, 87. 7070. 6 and 8, 68. 7 and 5, 75. 3 and 1, 31. 7 and 2, 72. 8 and 4, 84. All the ones, legs 11. On its own, number 3. 1 and 4, 14. All the sixes, 66. On its own, number 5. 4 and 8, 48. And we have a check on number 48, and that's our first single line gone to Elizabeth McGorrigan. Hello.
Hello. Yes.
How do you do? Elizabeth, where are you joining us from?
Shannon.
Shannon, County Clare.
County Clare.
Very good. You've a certain bit of silverware down there that a lot of people
there is, yeah. Put the banner.
Come on, the banner is right. You have €100 as well now on the way down to you, so well done on that.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Okay, so we are playing on for 2 lines now in any one panel, and your next number out is 2 and 8, 28. 4 and 9, 49. 2 and 4, 24. 1 and 2, 12. On its own, number 6. 8 and 9, 89. 7 and 9, 79. 1 and 6, 16. 7 and 4, 74. 3 and 7, 37. 3 and 8, 38. 50, 50. 60, 60. On its own, number 9. 5 and 1, 51. 30, 30. 1 and 9, 19. 7 and 8, 78. Kelly's Eye, number 1. 10, 10. 3 and 9, 39. 5 and 3, 53. All the 4s, 44. 2 and 1, 21. 5 and 8, 58. 8 and 1, 81. 4 and 7, 47. 7 and 3, 73. 6 and 4, 64. So that's 64. I can't have a go at it. I will. I'll have a go at it. And Alessandra or something like this. Is that right? Sorry, apologies if you're online and I'm making a Hamesier name, but have I got you there? 2 lines on any one panel. Let's have a look at her card and see if she's waiting for money. She's waiting for 3 for the full house. Okay, so €100 on the way out to Ali there, and there's 44 calls gone. So we only have one more call left for the €1,000. I'll hit the button and see what happens. 7 and 1, 71. That's 45 calls gone. So now we're playing on for €200. 6 and 3, 63. 4 and 5, 45. All the 7s, 77. And 48 calls, and we have a winner. It's Neve Skindaher. Neve, are you online?
Yeah,
Yeah, very good. Where are you joining us from?
Monaghan.
Monaghan, very good.
Yeah.
€200 on the way to you there.
Perfect, thank you.
You're very welcome. No problem at all. One second now, and we will move on to game number 2 in just a moment. What is wrong with my view? Okay. All right, folks, we're moving on to game number 2. And in this one, we're also playing for the first single line for €100 and the first double line for €100. Game number 2, your first number out is, on its own, number 7. Four and 9, 49. All the 4s, 44. 3 and 4, 34. 6 and 7, 67. 'On its own, number 2. 8 and 9, 89. 50, 50. All the 3s, 33. 10, 10. 7 and 9, 79. 1 and 2, 12. 4 and 6, 46. All the 5s, 55. 4 and 1, 41. 6 and 9, 69. And we have a winner on 69, and it's Paul Higgins. Paul, are you online? Assigned to Paul. So €100 on the way out to you. And we are playing on for 2 lines now in any one panel. Your next number out is 5 and 8, 58. 2 and 1, 21. 7 and 5, 75. 3 and 9, 39. 1 and 7, 17. 6 and 5, 65. 7 and 2, 72. 4 and 5, 45. 2020. 8 and 1, 81. 3 and 5, 35. 6 and 2, 62. 2 and 5, 25. 3 and 7, 37. 5 and 3, 53. 4 and 8, 48. All the twos, 22. On its own, number 3. 40, 40. 8 and 4, 84. And we have a check on number 84, and it's Teresa Sillery. Teresa, are you online?
Hi, how are you? Thanks so
Hi.
much.
Very good. Where are you joining us from, Teresa?
County Wicklow.
County Wicklow. Very good. We have €100 on the way out to you there.
Lovely. Thanks so much.
No problem. Okay, we're playing on now for the full house for €1,000, and we have 36 calls gone. So it's €1,000 and 45 calls or less. Best luck to everybody. Eyes down. 4 and 3, 43. Looking for some, 13. 2 and 9, 29. On its own, number 6. 6 and 3, 63. All the 8s, 88. On its own, number 5. 8 and 5, 85. On its own, number 8. On its own, number 4. Kelly's Eye, number 1. That's 47 calls gone. I missed it at 45. So we're playing on now for €200. 3 and 2, 32. 3 and 1, 31. 6 and 1, 61. 60, 60. 7 and 3, 73. 8 and 6, 86. And we have a check in number 86, and it's Kathleen Loughlin. Kathleen, are you online? No. We have €200 on the way out, Kathleen, and we are moving to game number 3. Okay, game number 3, we're also playing for the first single line for €100, and then we'll play for one double, or for the first double line in any one panel for €100. So game number 3, your first number out is 1 and 7, 17. 7 and 5, 75. 8 and 3, 83. 9090. 2 and 9, 29. 5 and 6, 56. 8 and 1, 81. 5 and 1, 51. 2 and 8, 28. 3 and 7, 37. And we have a check on number 37 for single line. And that is Helena Mullen. Helena, are you online? Oh, sign over. Okay, so we have €100 on the way out to Helena, and we're playing on now for 2 lines in any one panel. On its own, number 5. On its own, number 9. 3030. 8080. 3 and 2, 32. 3 and 1, 31. 7 and 6, 76. 8 and 4, 84. All the 8s, 88. All the 5s, 55. 5 and 8, 58. 1 and 4, 14. 50, 50. 4 and 8, 48. All the 2s, 22. 2 and 1, 21. All the 4s, 44. 8 and 7, 87. On its own, number 6. 1 and 5, 15. On its own, number 4. On its own, number 7. 7 and 4, 74. 5 and 9, 59. 8 and 5, 85. Kelly's Eye, number 1. 2020. 2 and 4, 24. 1010. 1 and 2, 12. 5 and 2, 52. 6 and 5, 65. 4 and 1, 41. And that's on 43 calls. And we have Sandra Gardner checking on the 2 lines. Sandra, are you with us tonight?
Yeah.
Very good. Where are you joining us from?
Clonburden.
Bamburden, is it?
Clonburden.
Bamburden, all right. Very good. €100 on the way out to you there, and we have 43 calls, so we've only 2
Thank
calls
you.
left for €1,000. Let's see how close you are. Have a sneak peek there. Ooh, you're waiting for 3. So we'll see what happens. Okay, 43 calls gone, folks. Your next number out is 6060. And this is the final call now coming up for €1,000. 5 and 4, 54. So we're playing on now for €200. 6 and 8, 68. 3 and 6, 36. 2 and 7, 27. 40, 40. 7 and 2, 72. 'All the ones, legs 11. On its own, number 3. 3 and 9, 39. 4 and 2, 42. 7 and 3, 73. 4 and 5, 45. And we have a check on 45. That's Mary Travers from the Full House on card number 1037224. Mary, are you online? No sign of Mary. She must be watching the Olympics. Okay, so €200 on the way out to Mary there, and that brings us to game number 4. After this, we will have our raffle. So again, game number 4 is the first single line in any one panel for €100, and the first panel to have 2 lines in any one panel, €100 also. All ready, turn your page. We're on game number 4, and your first number out is, on its own, number 2. 8 and 6, 86. 1 and 6, 16. 4 and 5, 45. 5 and 7, 57. 5 and 1, 51. 4 and 9, 49. 4 and 1, 41. On its own, number 4. 6 and 5, 65. Looking for some, 13. 4 and 3, 43. 4 and 7, 47. 3 and 1, 31. And we have a check on number 31, and it's Anne Cashin. Anne, are you online?
Hi, thank you so much.
Hi, Anne. Where are you joining us from?
In Portlaoise.
Portlaoise, County Laois. Very good.
Thanks a
Thank
million.
you. €100 on the way out to you there. You're very welcome.
Much.
Okay, we're playing on for 2 lines now on any one panel, folks. So your next number out is 8 and 4, 84. 2 and 8, 28. 30, 30. 'All the 7s, 77. Enjoy the takeaway. 1 and 5, 15. 7 and 9, 79. All the 4s, 44. 20, 20. 5 and 6, 56. 6060. On its own, number 6. 8383. 8080. 1 and 4, 14. 7 and 4, 74. 5 and 3, 53. 2 and 3, 23. 3 and 7, 37. 3 and 4, 34. 7 and 2, 72. 6 and 8, 68. 1 and 7, 17. 7 and 5, 75. 8 and 5, 85. And we have a check on number 85. And it's Maureen Gannon. Maureen, are you online? Oh, I know Maureen. Watching the Olympics as well, I suppose. Okay, Maureen got €100 there, and we will get that out to her. Now we're playing on for €1,000 and 45 calls or less. There's currently 38 calls gone, so there's plenty of time to do it. Let's have a look at Maureen's book, see how she's doing. She's waiting for 4. Okay, so your next number out is 7 and 3, 73. 7070. All the 3s, 33. And we have a check on 33, which is in 41 calls, which means that's €1,000 for Kerry Farrell. Kerry, are you online?
Hiya,
Hi, how are you? Where are you joining us from?
Kildare.
Kildare, very good. €1,000.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Congratulations. So that's how you do it, folks, in 45 calls or less. And all games at Kilconly Bingo is €1,000. So that's the first 1,000 we're giving away tonight. Will there be more? That's the question. It's game 4. So after game 4, we usually do a raffle. So if you give me a moment, I will bring up my raffle. And this is our free raffle, guys. So anybody who bought a book or a sheet or is playing Kilconly Bingo tonight is entered into this one. And what we do is we give away 3 books in this game, this raffle for Kilconly Bingo. And we also give away 3 books for Sean's Bingo. That's Sean's Bingo in County Monaghan, Sean McDermott's GA Club. They're our partner bingo. And every week we share and give away some books for each other. Sean's Bingo is on every Monday night at 8 p.m. And they have massive jackpot recently won by one of our Kilconly players down there. And it starts at €10,000. I think it's at €10,200 this week. Could be wrong, could be €10,300. And that's in 45 calls or less. They also run 4 mini jackpots of €1,000. And each week they don't go on one, they add an extra call. All remaining games, and there's 8 games in their book, is €1,000 in 45 calls or less. Loads of cash prizes for lines and double lines and everything in between, and extra lines sometimes as well. And don't forget, if you don't win a book tonight, you go to www.seansbingo.com and you can buy all the books you want there. And without further ado, let's draw some names. Okay, so the first 3 names out of the hat here are going to win Kilconly books. So the first one out is Emma Taggart. Emma, well done. You have won a free book for Kilconly for next week. Next name out of that. is Anne-Marie Loughnane. Anne-Marie, book for Kilconly for next week as well. Louise Brown, book for Kilconly bingo also. So that's our Kilconly books. The next three names out of the hat now are going to be for Sean. So here we go. And that's Barbara Godwin. Barbara, book for Sean's for next week, next Monday actually. Susan Kinney, book for Sean's bingo for next Monday. Mary Cleary, book for Sean's bingo also. Now, no need to do anything. If you've won a book tonight, I will pass your email addresses. If you're one in Sean's, I will pass your email addresses on to Sean and Sean's bingo, and he will send them out on Monday. Apologies for last week. He thought he had them added and something happened. He didn't get them out, so I think there might have been double books given out this week. So last week, anyone who didn't get a book, you should have got one for this week from Sean's. But usually he's on the ball, and you get them usually after dinner on Monday is the run of books goes out, and you'll get them via email. If you want a Kilconly book, I will send them out usually on Tuesday when I have them all together. He'll send me his books and we'll get them all out together in one go. So I'm moving on to our halftime draw. This is slightly different. This is a paid draw, and this is one you may see coming up with your books. You don't need to print it out. It's an e-ticket. Your e-ticket number is what's in there with your name. So your name will come out if you won, and we'll know who you are. If you've won a cash prize, you do need to claim it, the same as any cash prize, and in Kilconly Bingo. And to do that, you drop us an email to info@kilconlybingo.com. Please include your IBAN details if you wish to get paid into your bank, and your PayPal email address if you want us to pay into PayPal. Also, please don't forget to include the game number you won on and the card number. That's on the bottom of your sheet. Each sheet has a unique card number. We don't have panel numbers along the side. We need your card number. So the bingo sheet number. Okay, so this one is a paid draw. The first name out of the hat on this one wins €100. After that, I'm going to give away some more free books. So this first name out of the hat is for €100. And the €100 goes to Marie Silk. Marie, €100 there for you. So on the halftime draw. So the next three names out of the hat now is going to win books for Kilconly Bingo for next week. And that's Anne-Marie Loughnane as well. I know she came out on the prize. I don't know, was it a book or what it was earlier, but she definitely had a win. Another one for Kilconly Bingo. Claire Harrington, book for Kilconly Bingo also. And Roberta Fitzgerald, book for Kilconly Bingo. I have two more books left for Sean's Bingo, so the next two names out of the hat now are going to get Sean's Bingo books. And that's Irene Buds, one for Sean's. And Mary Rock, one for Sean's. I think Mary might have been the woman that won the €10,000 there a couple of weeks ago, or over 10,000, 11,000 or something usually. So, well done. Them are our books, and that brings us to our third raffle, which is our higher or lower game. This one is a little bit of fun, a little bit of involvement, and to win on this one, guys, if your name comes out, you have to unmute, and you have to tell us who you are and where you're from, and you win €50 for doing that, and you also get a chance to go on and play our higher or lower game and double your money. I need two players, so if your name comes up, please unmute and let me know. I'll give you plenty of time. And if there's any issue or anything, you can message me. Okay, so the first player tonight is Breege Kennedy. Breege, are you online? Breege Kennedy, are you online with us tonight?
Yes, I'm here, yeah.
Very good. Where are you joining us from, Breege?
Donegal.
Donegal, very good. Okay, we have
Yeah.
50 euros for coming on, so well done. I'll be back to you in a moment to just get one more player now.
Okay, thank you.
No problem at all. And Miss In Devlin. So, Miss Devlin, are you with us tonight here in Kilconly Bingo? Don't know the first name.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello,
Who have we-
yes.
Hi, who
It's-
have we got there?
Well, it's Noelle Devlin, but I'm playing for my mum, Brita.
Very good, Noel. No problem at all. So you have 50 euros so far. So we'll go straight to the higher or lower game. I go back to Breege first, if that's okay. Breege, you have numbers 1 to 300 here, and you have 7 chances to get the right number. So guess somewhere in the middle there, and we will get show on the road.
117.
107, was it?
Yeah.
Okay. It's lower than 107, so that was a great guess.
47.
Just repeat that again. I kind of lost you there.
47.
47. Okay. And it's lower than 47.
Number 19.
Number 19. Number 19. Wow, that's the lowest number. That's correct.
Oh, yeah.
Number 19 is the one. In 3 guesses. Wow. Well done.
Thank you very much.
Very good. 100 euros for you. So that's how you do it, folks.
Oh,
That's-
lovely. Thank you.
You're very welcome. It's that easy. So I'll go back to you, Noel.
99.
99 we're starting off on. So it's higher than 99.
174.
174 is, where is it? There it is. Lower than 174, 2 great guesses. Narrowed down them a lot there.
133.
133, 133, lower than 133 and higher than 100.
126.
126 is there. It's lower than 126. 4 chances gone, you have 3 left.
113.
113, lower than 113.
105.
105, higher than 105. You have it down to the last one. Well, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 left.
111.
111 we're going for. Final answer?
Yes.
Oh, unfortunately not. It's not that one.
No.
Okay, I'll have a look for it here. 106? No. 107? No. 108? 109? That's the one we were looking for. 109 we were looking for. Okay. 50 euros anyway for your trouble. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Okay, folks, and that brings us back to our bingo game. And we are back playing on game number 5. So I'll give you the seconds to get ready there. And I'll have a drink. And while we're waiting there for everybody to get ready, no name on this one, but he or she is playing using our the feature where you can play your book online, or you can play your book on your phone. You can even turn on a feature and let the book mark itself if you want to do that, if you're busy or you have visitors in or whatever, and you can keep an eye on it in the background. So there's a little video link on the bottom of every order confirmation email that shows you exactly how that works. So if you get a chance, have a look at it, and you can try it out some night. Not for everybody, I will add, but it's nice to play the traditional bingo too. But it is a nice little feature if you have visitors in, or you want to just play extra books. It marks them all for you automatically. So we are going to game number 5. And on game number 5, on this one, we are playing for the 3 lines, top line, center line, bottom line, for 100 euros each. And we're playing for the corners and goal posts also. Corners and goal posts are, if you haven't seen them before, they are, the corners is the first and last number on the top line and the first and last number on the bottom line of any panel. Goal post is the first and last number on all 3 lines in any panel. That's what it is. Don't worry about it. If you miss it, the system will find it and we'll know you had a win. Once you get used to it, it's fine. Okay, so we're on game number 5, and your first number out tonight is, best luck to everybody, 2 and 4, 24. 4 and 6, 46. I should have mentioned, if you're new to Kilconly Bingo and you have a flyer sheet, you should play the flyer sheet now as well. Your number 5 flyer sheet, page number 5. And you can play the book with it. So the extra money if you win on the flyer sheet. 5 and 9, 59. 6 and 4, 64. 6-0, 60. 3-0, 30. 8 and 4, 84. 2 and 3, 23. 6 and 3, 63. 8 and 7, 87. 6 and 2, 62. 7 and 8, 78. 7 and 9, 79. 3 and 6, 36. All the 7s, 77. 4 and 7, 47. 1 and 8, 18. And we're away with 1 of each of the lines and 2 in the center. So we have a bottom line, 2 centers, and a top line. So I'm going to start with the bottom line. Michael Mullaney, are you online? No sign of Michael. €100 for you. Sarah Keeney, are you online?
Yeah, thanks a million.
Very good. You got your books anyway, and the wrong email address, but it's the lucky one. So €100 for you anyway.
That's great, thank you.
No problem at all. That's the top line. And then we have 2 on the center line, which is going to be €50 each. We have Thomas Lawrence and Rachel Crusty. Are either of you online there?
Yeah.
Thomas, where are you joining us from, Thomas?
Lochray.
Lochray, very good. Very good. Okay, €50 on the way out to you there. And Rachel, we have €50 on the way out to you as well. So that's our 3 lines gone, folks. We're now playing on for our corners and our goalpost. Just to show anybody that's new there, I'll open this. Rachel's one there. And if we look at the top panel there on Rachel's card, you will see number 7 and number 79 and number 3 and number 74. That would be the corners in this case. If you wanted to win the goalpost, it would be 2, 3, and 7, and it will be 74, 79, and 82. You would need all 3 of the outside ones. So that's how it is. Don't worry about it if you don't spot it, because the system will spot it. Okay, your next number out is 8 and 3, 83. 7 and 5, 75. 7 and 4, 74. 'Wow, look at that. 1 and 5, 15. Sometimes that can happen. But you know the good thing in Kilconly Bingo, the minimum payout is €50. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Is it 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9? We have 9 checks on the corners. All 9 of you will get €50. I'm going to run through the names. Roisin Campbell, Mary Shaughnessy, Carmel Donnelly, Mary Hughes, Louise Power, Marie Sweeney, Jacqueline Philibin, Geraldine O'Keefe, and Anne B. White. So congratulations, guys. I'm not going to go on and look for your names or where you're from. Just there's too many of you in it. So we're going to play on for the goalpost. So that's 9 checks on number 15 there on 21 calls. So we're playing on for the goalpost. 6 and 1, 61. 6 and 9, 69. And we have a check on number 7 for the goal post, and that's Mary Hughes. So well done, Mary. €100 on the way out to you. So that's
Thank
it.
you.
20. You're very welcome. Where are you joining us from, Mary?
Donegal.
Donegal as well. Great money going to Donegal tonight, so that's good.
Thanks, Amanda.
You're very welcome. Okay, we are playing on for the full house, and on this one, if you check on the full house in under 45 calls, and you happen to be playing on a flyer, it's €5,000. If you check on a book in under 45 calls, it's €1,000. After that, it's going to be €500 for a flyer sheet and €300 for a book check. Okay, there's 24 calls gone. Best luck to everybody. Your next call out is 4040. 3 and 2, 32. 3 and 8, 38. 2 and 8, 28. 9090. 6 and 5, 65. 7 and 1, 71. 1 and 4, 14. 'All the 4s, 44. 1 and 3, 13. 6 and 7, 67. 6 and 8, 68. 1 and 9, 19. 8 and 1, 81. 80, 80. 5 and 7, 57. On its own, number 6. 2 and 5, 25. 5 and 8, 58. 2 and 6, 26. That's 44 calls gone, so this is the final call for the big money. 8 and 6, 86. No check, so we're playing on for €500 for your flyer sheet check and €300 for a book check. 4 and 1, 41. 'On its own, number 9. 1 and 7, 17. 8 and 2, 82. 7 and 3, 73. 5 and 1, 51. 5 and 2, 52. 'On its own, number 5. And that's a check on number 5, and it's Susan White. Susan, are you online?
Hi, Colin, I'm here.
How are you doing? Is that a book or a sheet?
It's a book.
Book. €300 so for you there, Susan. Where are you joining us from?
We're here in Wexford.
Westport. Very good. €300 for you there.
Wexford.
Wexford. Oh,
Thank
sorry,
you.
sorry. Okay, great. Down at the Flare.
We're down with the fly.
That's the job. Good stuff. Okay, and you made a world record, I believe, yesterday as well in your own way, didn't you? Or was it the day before on the tin whistles, 2,560 something tin whistles playing in the one place. Some achievement. New Guinness Book of Records goes to Wexford Flack Yole down there. Okay, so that brings us to game number 6. And in game number 6, we are back to the line. The first single line for €100 and then double line for €100 as well. So here we go. Your first number out on game number 6 is 5 and 1, 51. All the 5, 55. 8 and 5, 85. 2 and 8, 28. 7 and 5, 75. 1 and 5, 15. 6 and 8, 68. 'Lucky for some, 13. 4 and 1, 41. All the ones, legs 11. 1 and 8, 18. And we have a check in 18, and that's Katie Devaney, and that is on the top line. Katie, are you online tonight? No sign of Katie. So that's €100 on the way out to Katie. And we're now playing on for 2 lines in any one panel. 50, 50. 7 and 1, 71. 20, 20. 2 and 9, 29. 70, 70. 8 and 3, 83. 1 and 2, 12. 'All the 3s, 33. 60, 60. 4 and 9, 49. 'On its own, number 7. 3 and 8, 38. 8 and 9, 89. 7 and 4, 74. 4 and 2, 42. 4 and 6, 46. 2 and 3, 23. 6 and 4, 64. 'All the 2s, 22. 7 and 2, 72. 10, 10. 8 and 2, 82. All the 6s, 66. 4040. Six and two, 62. And that's Mary Rock Hogan. A check for 2 lines. And Mary Rock Hogan. Mary, are you on line?
How are you?
How are you doing? Are you well?
Not too bad at all.
Very good.
It's actually Mum that won. It's Agnes Rock.
Agnes Rock. Very good. Okay, great stuff.
Thanks a million for that.
That's €100 for you there anyway. Where are you joining us from?
From near Ballymaccord there, near Montpellier.
Okay, very good. Very County
Thanks
Galway.
a million.
Very good.
Thanks for everything.
Very welcome.
Bye.
Okay. And we are playing on to fill up the house for €1,000 now on 45 calls or less, and there's 36 calls left. 36 calls gone. Your next number out is, best luck to everybody, 6 and 1, 61. 1 and 9, 19. 3 and 2, 32. 7 and 3, 73. On its own, number 3. On its own, number 6. On its own, number 8. 4 and 7, 47. That's 44 calls gone, so this is the final call for the €1,000. 1 and 4, 14. So now we're playing on for €200. 8 and 6, 86. 90, 90. On its own, number 4. 7 and 8, 78. 4 and 5, 45. 2 and 7, 27. 'On its own, number 2. 4 and 8, 48. And it's a check for Mary Travers on 53 calls, number 48. Mary, are you online? €200 for Mary there. And that brings us to lucky number 7 game. Okay, so number 7, let me just check, is on what many calls is it at all? It's on 51 calls tonight, so that's great. Number 7. And we are playing for all 3 lines individually on game number 7. So we have 3 €100 prizes on this one. And then we have 51 calls to win €1,000. So that's very achievable, I think. Just double check again. Yeah, 51 calls. Okay, so your first number out on game number 7 is, and we're playing for any of the lines individually. They're all going to go €100 on each line. So your first number out is 6 and 3, 63. Best of luck to everybody. 1 and 4, 14. 7 and 1, 71. 4 and 7, 47. 3 and 7, 37. 3 and 9, 39. 2 and 6, 26. 2 and 5, 25. 'Looking for some, 13. All the sixes, 66. All the ones, legs, 11. Four oh 40. 3 and 4, 34. 30, 30. 4 and 5, 45. 5 and 1, 51. 10. On its own, number 7. 7 and 8, 78. On its own, number 2. 4 and 1, 41. And we have a check on the top line, and that's Maura Gibbons. Maura, are you online?
Yes, I am, Colin.
Very good.
Top line.
Very good. Top line, 100 euros out to you there. Was I talking to you earlier, Maura? No?
A girl from Australia is after winning it. She's
Is
here
that
with
right?
us, Colin.
Well,
Yes.
very good.
Madonna from Australia.
Madonna from Australia. Very good. Excellent. 100 euros. That's probably worth 150 Australian dollars. Okay. We're playing on for the center line and the bottom line. So let's look to Madonna there. And we are going to draw the next number. 3 and 2, 32. 5 and 3, 53. And we have a check on the center line. And this time it's Tommy Feeney. Tommy, are you online?
Yes,
yeah, very good,
it's
Tommy.
It's Mike Gaffrey that won it.
Mike Gaffrey, very good. And where are you joining us from?
Williamstown.
Williamstown, very good. Well, 100
Good on you, Tommy.
Thank you.
Well done, Tommy. Okay, we're playing on still for the bottom line, guys, okay? And let's see. Yeah, bottom line. Next number out is 22 calls gone. Oh, there you go. 8 and 1, 81. And we have 4 checks on the bottom line. We have Martina Casey, Marie Timlin, John Meehan, and Catherine Whitty. Are any of you online there, guys?
Yes, Colin, Marie Timlin.
Marie Timlin, very good. Where are you joining us from, Marie?
Knockmore.
Knockmore, very good.
Mayo. Yeah, thank you.
Very good. Very good. There's 50 euros going out to each of you there. I don't know if there's anyone else online there. Catherine, John, and Martina? Nope. Okay. So that's all our lines gone. So we're playing on now. And we're going to be bold here. I'm going to have a sneak breather to see if there's any waiting for anything near. A lot of calls left. No. Marie, how did you do? Ooh, you're not too bad. Maybe 6. Just being nosy now. Sorry, can't help it. No, not don't see anything too near there. But we're 51 calls to go. And we have 24 gone of that 51 calls. So best luck to everybody. Very achievable. 1,000 euros hanging on the balance here. And your next number out on game number 7 is on its own, number 8. Seven and 2, 72. 4s, 44. 8 and 3, 83. 4 and 3, 43. 8 and 4, 84. 'On its own, number 4. 7070. 2 and 1, 21. 5 and 4, 54. 4 and 2, 42. All the twos, 22. 7 and 3, 73. All the fives, 55. 2 and 7, 27. 7 and 4, 74. 1 and 7, 17. 1 and 9, 19. 2, 20. 6, 60. On its own, number 3 on 45 calls, didn't need the extra numbers at all, and that's a check for Sarah Smith. Sarah, are you online? No sign of Sarah, so that's going to be a nice phone call to make later on, maybe. So €1,000 goes to Sarah there. She did it in 45 calls, so well done. That's our second €1,000 winner tonight on Kilconly Bingo. So fantastic stuff. Let's go and see, can we do it again on game number 8? Please turn your sheets. Okay, on game number 8, we have everything thrown in again nearly. We have the 3 lines, top line, centre line, bottom line. Corners and goalposts are back on again, and they are all going to pay out €100 each, minimum. If there's more than 2 checks, you still get €50 each. Okay, and on this one, the big money is on €2,900 in 54 calls or less. I have a feeling we're going to lose a lot of money tonight in Kilconly. So 54 calls for 2,900 if you check on the flyer sheet, and if you check in the book, it's €1,900. After 54 calls, it's going to be €500 on the flyer sheet and €300 on the book. So that's it. Best of luck to everybody. Let's go and see what happens. The first number out on game number 8 is 2 and 6, 26. On its own, number 2. 8 and 9, 89. 4 and 7, 47. 1 and 4, 14. 5, 50. 1, 10. 3 and 5, 35. 4 and 9, 49. 8 and 1, 81. And we're straight in there with the corners, and it's Mary Louise Finnerty. Check on the corners. Let's have a look at that there so you can see it. So it's on the bottom panel there, the first and the last number on the top line and the first and the last number on the bottom line. So that's the corners. To fit up the goalpost on that one, you also need number 7 and number 86. So that's how the corners and goalposts work. Corners are gone, but the 3 lines are still in play and the goalposts are still in play. Best luck to everybody. Your next number out is all the 2s, 22. 3 and 6, 36. 6 and 4, 64. And that's check on the bottom line. And that's Joyce Bridges.
Hello.
Joyce, how do you do? Where are you
I'm
joining
very
us
well.
from?
Pardon?
Where are you joining us from this
Oh,
evening?
I'm from Shannon.
Shannon as well.
Yes.
County Clare. Excellent stuff. €100 on the way down to you there.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Very welcome. Okay, thank you. And we are playing on for the top line, the centre line, and the goalpost for €100. Next number out is, on its own, number 4. 1 and 7, 17. 6 and 2, 62. 2 and 5, 25. 7 and 6, 76. And we have 1 check on the top line, 2 checks on the center line, and 1 check on the goalpost. So the goalposts are gone, the center line is gone, and the top line is gone. Okay, top line, Dermot Kinney. Dermot, are you online?
I am. Thank you very much.
Very good. Where are you joining us from, Dermot?
Kildare.
Kildare. Very good. Okay.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Jacqueline Philippin, I think that's Milltown. Jacqueline, you online?
Yeah, Colin, I am. Yeah, thanks very much.
Very good. You're sharing on the centre line there with Gary, so it's €50 for you, Jacqueline.
Okay, thanks, Colin.
No problem. Thank you. Mairead Donnelly. Mairead, are you online?
Hello, yes.
Yeah, Mairead, where are you joining us from?
Derry.
Derry, very good.
Yeah.
And there's €100. You're on your own there on the goalpost. €100 on the way to you.
Thanks a million.
Very good. And Gary is the last one. And Annie Pauline Sweeney. Gary, Annie Pauline Sweeney, are you online? Bearing €50 each with Jacqueline. Okay, so that's it. That's all our small prizes gone. Now it's on for the big money. And let's just check how many calls does it again? I have to check to make sure I don't make a mistake. 54 calls. Okay. Keep an eye on me in case I make a mistake. And maybe it'll go before that. We're playing for €2,900 on the flyer sheet and €1,900 on the book. Let's do it. Next number out is all the 4s, 44. Best of luck to everybody. Looking for some 13. 7070. 5 and 3, 53. 1 and 5, 15. 1 and 8, 18. 'On its own, number 6. 3 and 7, 37. 'On its own, number 7. 1 and 9, 19. 7 and 9, 79. 90, 90. 2 and 7, 27. 6 and 9, 69. 3 and 4, 34. 8 and 6, 86. 3 and 9, 39. 5 and 6, 56. 30, 30. All the 8s, 88. 7 and 1, 71. 7 and 8, 78. 6 and 3, 63. 2 and 3, 23. 2 and 9, 29. 'All the 5s, 55. 2 and 8, 28. That's 45 calls gone. I didn't say any thank you, so thank you to Noreen for doing our payments every week, and thank you to Paul, who's doing our calling normally, and indeed thank you to all of you for taking part in Kilconly Bingo. It's great to keep the numbers up during the summer, and we really appreciate you joining us here every Friday night. Best of luck to everybody. We have 9 more shots to give away this big money, and your next number out is 1 and 2, 12. 40, 40. 60, 60. 5 and 8, 58. 4 and 3, 43. 'All the 7s, 77. 8 and 7, 87. And we have Gary and Annie Pauline Sweeney, who won one of the double lines there, I think it was. I don't know which it is. Are you online this time? Don't know whether it's a book or a sheet just yet.
Oh, yeah.
How are you? Is that a book or a sheet?
I'm actually not too sure. Sorry, give me a second.
All right, we can check it for you if you want there. I'll bring up your card here. So congratulations, anyhow. You're in the money anyway. That's one good thing.
Thank you.
One second, I'll double check it. So that is a flyer sheet. Congratulations. You have won 2,900 euros. So well done. One of our biggest wins here in Kilconly Bingo. Congratulations. And
thank you.
Thank
It's my
you all.
second jackpot to win. Thank you.
Very good. Thank you everybody for playing Kilconly Bingo. Hope to see you all back here again next week. Don't forget, there's 1,000 euros in every single game, and the last 5 or 6 weeks, I think we've given away 1,000 euro on each night, and maybe 2 some nights. So that's fantastic. Great one to win, and we delighted with that. Cheers. Good night. God bless, and thank you for playing Kilconly Bingo.
Good night, Colin. Thank you.
All the best. Good night. Gary, Anne-Marie, Pauline there. Anne-Marie, Pauline, I never asked where were you from? Are you still online, or are you gone off celebrating already? Gone. Okay. Not to worry. Thank you, folks, for playing, and we will see you all back here next week, please God.